Um, yeah, I want to talk about legacy. That's a word that people throw around a lot. Leaving a legacy for their family, leaving a legacy for their kids. So I know it's a big thing for a lot of us to leave what they call a legacy for our children. This could be a business, this can be inheritance, whatever. But if you don't include God at the front of this, it will end in disaster. Maybe not from a worldly standpoint, but maybe from a kingdom standpoint. In Ecclesiastes 2:21, God says, "For a person may labor with wisdom, knowledge, and skill, and then they must leave all they own to another who has not toiled for it." It's a word for like worked. This too is meaningless in a great misfortune. Um, Earlier in that book, in Ecclesiastes 2:16, he says, "For the wise, like the fool, will not be long remembered. The days have already come when both have been forgotten. Like the fool, the wise too must die." So even in our wisdom of doing certain things, all this stuff is going to be forgotten. Many of us don't know anything about the generation from the 1400s, 1500s, 1600s. And I'm speaking of your, your family members, from that time frame. Maybe they wanted to leave a legacy and we know nothing about it. But the reality is, when all this comes to a close and the second coming comes, no one is going to remember anything from this previous earth. So I hope that gave insight and encouraged somebody today. And once again, no regret, no retreat, no surrender, unless it's to Christ. Y'all have a beautiful day.